here before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Florida Atlantic Owls, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching downfield. He pulls in the catch. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Inside the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, I can't believe that this is how this game gets started. Very first play of the game, a shot downfield and a touchdown. With all the buildup and all the hype, this is how we get started.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? There's the handoff. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Motion now from the tight end. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Touchdown, Oklahoma. Wow, what a play. A defensive score. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Takes the field again. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Back behind the quarterback, a line in a pistol. They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it.
Well, the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. They'll run it to the left. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
How about this call here by this offensive coordinator? They're down early in this game, 3rd down and long. The last thing they can afford to do is have to punt the ball, but they show you why they love this back. Get his hands on the football, and he picks up the 1st down. Unbelievable call.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Keeping it on the ground here. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Grab behind the line. It's Moore. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Defense showing blitz here. They'll hand it off. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And this offense picks up the 1st down. They tackle him at the 44. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Well, great call, Chris. You're still in your own territory, but going for it in this situation isn't as risky as, say, being on your own 20, obviously. So I'm fine with the call, and clearly it works out for him this time.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. The offense will set up on 1st and 10.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Throws it to the right. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Ball carrier finding open space. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. The 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma. It was a foot race and he won it.
Oh, man, it's plays like this that make the defensive coordinator want to throw his headset. Full control. I mean, he gets carved up on the ground by the quarterback is definitely frustrating. What a great job by the quarterback seeing the opportunity to not just pick up a big gain here, but take it in for 6 himself.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here.
They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Now it's second down here. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. Here we go. 4th down. They'll try to run for it. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the back now goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Oklahoma. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner decides to fair catch this. Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held them just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. The quarterback keeps it on the option. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
inside the 15.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Owls. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And he makes it in. The two-point conversion inching the score a little bit closer now. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return. Sooners offense is back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. He'll hand it off.
They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Here's the second down play. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. And the same runner's got it again. That run moves the ball across the 35.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Crucial third down play right here. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Well, they trust the running game on third down there and come up with a huge chunk play.
Chris, to me, it looked like the defense was just selling out to try to come up with a stop on third down. And once the back got the yards he needed, he looked a little bit surprised. He was still on his feet and looked around and saw that he had room to run and picked up some big yards. Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll run the option. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's a run. Running back's got it. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Long enough and good. And that will extend their lead even further. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Look at this, an end around to start the drive. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. The 10 takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Let's see if this scorecard can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Now, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
And they tack on the extra point. Getting set to kick the ball off now. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had us settled for 3 last time. Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Completion sets up a second down play. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. To throw, it's Lagway. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up the third down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. Crossing the 35. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Caught quickly. A quick juke. They can't stop him. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Sooners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. It's an option look. Pitch to the back. And the defense is there to smother him. They were all over the option play that time. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Chris, that's another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Good call for the fair catch here. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Offense moving into a bunch formation. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Sooners will kick this deep to begin the second half. The turn starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. Quick throw, the catch is made. Gets some space around the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Game moves the ball to the 43. First down coming up.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
It's a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Into the end zone. Touchdown, FAU. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Moves left out of the pocket. It's caught downfield. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. So the offense chooses to decline the pass interference penalty, and the result of that play will stand. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Powers through. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll try to run it with the option. He'll toss it to the back. Breaks loose at the 45. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They're going to run it. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Oh, the pass is picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. Play action here on first down. Close to the tight end. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up for the 31.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Quarterback's got it on the option. Some hard running there through a tackle. Change of direction. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That gain sets up a third down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. At the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And this one is getting ugly. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
This one will be fair clock. Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Bringing pressure. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
2nd down after that previous play. The shotgun running play call. Good enough for first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
The offense now operating in empty. Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. And this one goes nowhere. Why can he get back to the line of scrimmage?
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Handoff to the right side. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. field. No punting team. The offense is going for it.
Here we go.
Trying for a fourth down completion. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. Linebackers making some adjustments now. They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. As a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
Here's the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Important second down play coming up. They'll try the option play here. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
This one is right through, and they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. offense takes the field again. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end, and got stopped. And they'll use the ground game here. Breaking free at the 35.
They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future.
Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the 1st down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
Second down play coming up. And here's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
1st down here for this offense. Here comes a throw from the red zone. The sure hands. It's Smith. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
Well, a lot of times you match up a wide receiver, you get a linebacker on him. You'd like to think that the wide receiver can shake him. But this linebacker is really athletic and is able to make plays in space.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
Let's go.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. In the red area, it's Johnson. He shreds the tackle. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. So no hesitation. The offense is on the field to go for it here. It's a crucial play. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. The offense just 1 for 3 on 4th down tries today. They're moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. They're 1 for 3 so far on 4th down attempts. Can they convert here? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this 4th down play in the 4th quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game.